Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about the Eternity Temple Soul Shields as well as Mystic Badges. I know I've made a video about it in the past, however there are a lot of people who are slowly upgrading their gear and slowly progressing towards Eternity Temple, and they're a little bit confused on like what each Soul Shield does, what their 3-piece, 5-piece, and 8-piece do, as well as their Mystic Badges. So over here is a spreadsheet with a side-by-side comparison of your Twilight Temple Soul Shields with your Eternity Temple Soul Shields. So that is the Nightfall Sanctuary Soul Shields versus the Scarlet Conservatory Soul Shields. And basically you can see what exactly has changed, because a lot of people are asking me this question quite often. So over here is a spreadsheet of the breakdown. So you can see over here, these are the Blade Master breakdowns for Fire and Lightning. This unfortunately does not include third specs. However, I will try to find the third spec one and update it in the description below, or maybe I'll pin a comment or something. So you can see here Blade Master, KFM, Force Master, Destroyer, Assassin, Summoner, Blade Dancer, Warlock, Soul Fighter, and Gunslinger, and finally Warden. So you can see over here, again, we're going to use the Summoner as an example. These numbers are actually wrong. It's supposed to be 3 over here, 5, and an 8. I don't know why they did 3, 5, 8 like this, because this bonus over here is the 8-piece bonus. So the main difference you're going to see are the numbers in red. So you can see that when you upgrade from your Twilight Temple Soul Shields to your Eternity Temple Soul Shields, the 3-piece for Earth Summoners, it'll increase your Petal Storm toss damage by 150%. It'll also increase your Sunflower damage by 35%, which is an increase from before, because before was only 125. So it makes a 50% increased damage for Petal Storm toss and 10% increased damage for Sunflower. So you literally just look at the red numbers and you just do a side-by-side comparison, and you'll see that especially over here, the 8-piece bonus, this is where all the numbers go crazy, you know, 150% to 200%. And for the Earth Summoner, it's not that crazy. However, we do get lower cooldowns by 5%. And since Briar Patch, Flying Nettles, and all these are like DOTs, like you throw on the ground, they hit really fast. So even though it's only a 20% DPS increase, it's quite a lot. It does add up. However, if you are wind, it's a lot better, because you'll see that you go from 150% to 200%. All of these are like 50% increases, except for the Vine Whip, of course, only 25% increase, which is pretty good. And this is basically the breakdown for every class. So you, again, in the description below, you can check it out, take a look at your own class and compare it. Anyway, the next is VT versus ET Mystic Badges. So again, I've got here the Aranzu Mystic Badge, as well as the Thornbreaker and the Dynasty and the Groundbreaker. So depending on what badge you have, you can compare it with the two. So I've got Blade Master over here, KFM, Summoner, so forth and so on. And again, over here, I do not have any of the third specs, so I will try to update that in a pinned comment or in the description below later. This is basically an explanation of what your Mystic Badge does. So again, we'll use the Summoner as an example. So you can see over here in red, it gives you 9 seconds of Tornado Flower on Petal Storm or Hive Swarm instead of 6 seconds from the previous one. On top of that, it also gives you 250% more damage on Rumblebees during this effect, which is very good. This is why Thornbreaker is a must-have for Wind Summoner. On the Earth Summoner, not so amazing. You basically just get 300% more damage on Sunflower during the effect. Everything else is pretty much the same, so not as amazing as the Wind Summoner. And again, you can just look through this list and just compare side by side. All the red numbers are the things that are different, that have been changed, and that way you can gauge for yourself whether it's worth spending big money on your badge, or maybe you should be saving it for maybe the Soul Shields. Just a friendly tip for my Earth Summoner, when I got my 3-piece Eternity Temple Soul Shields, I got a 150k DPS increase compared to when I got the badge, I only got like 30k DPS increase. So for Earth Summoners, it might be better to prioritize your Soul Shields over the badge. However, there are classes which really do need the badge, such as the Wind Summoner. You definitely gain a lot of damage by getting this badge. So you do need to read the descriptions and kind of see what is best for you in order for you to make a priority list on what you want to get first, whether you want to get ET Soul Shields first or you want to get your badge first, or maybe you can get both, who knows. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was, I would appreciate a subscribe. And if you want to go that extra mile, please consider becoming a member. Speaking about members, I want to thank Lina Ren, Lei Shi, ST Sin 2, and Key for becoming members, for helping out the channel. And as always, Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome for the heals, the boosts, the rest.